Adopting cannabis for personal, medical, and industrial use will stimulate economic growth and stability. Correlating taxes in combination with eradicating the risk of unlawful activity will strengthen consumers' trust, whereas the security of developing provisions will expend substantial profit. The American economy can achieve success through marijuana legalization. The legalization of marijuana has been a heated topic of debate for many years, which by now in 2020, you would assume that the federal government would have been able to conclude this debate to legalize it not only for medical use, but also for recreational use. I connect with this topic for many reasons. First, I've researched and have been informed of this topic. I also suffer from anxiety and have substituted prescription pills that have more of a negative side effect than marijuana. Secondly, I've seen the benefits that it has for people who suffer from chronic pain, seizures, depression, cancer, and the list goes on. These are actual scientific studies that have proven the benefits of the appropriate use of marijuana. Many of you either know or suffer from a medical condition that can benefit from marijuana use. Or if not, you might know someone that works or owns a dispensary in one of the states like Florida, which recently legalized marijuana and is benefiting on an economic level. First, I'll go over the medical benefits of the legalization of marijuana. Secondly, the economic benefits. And lastly, how marijuana is not an addictive drug. An extensive review from the National Academies of Science, Engineering, and Medicine evaluated more than 10,000 scientific studies on the medical benefits and disadvantages results of marijuana. One sector that the report looked firmly at was the use of medical marijuana to treat chronic pain. Chronic pain is a leading cause of disability affecting more than 25 million adults in the US. The study found that marijuana or commodities, including cannabinoids, which are the effective ingredient in marijuana, or additional mixtures that work on the same receptors in the brain as marijuana, are effective at relieving chronic pain. Controlled legalization would create a substantial and much needed tax revenue. On January 1st, 2018, California converted the most developed state to authorize the sale of recreational marijuana. Already legal in 29 states and the District of Columbia for recreational and medical use, the federal government still classifies marijuana as a Schedule I controlled substance, which still makes it a federal crime to possess, buy, or sell cannabis. With the federal government still making it challenging, this could put restrictions on dispensaries from freely and easily selling marijuana. This allows for the federal agents to arrest those in possession, even though it's legal in that particular state. Debunking the oldest myth: weed is a gateway drug. Preferably than directing you down a dark and drug-filled road, marijuana use can support to improve rehabilitation times in those who are struggling with addiction. Treatment centers over the country noticed that introducing marijuana to those with opioid addictions have more pros to perform the same high feeling they long for without the damaging side effects. When considering the pros and cons of legalizing marijuana, there's proof that it can be used for medical and recreational purpose. With all that being said, I'm positive that I'm not the first or the last person you will hear speaking about the legalization of marijuana. What's important to take from these conversations is the actual facts of the benefits that cannabis has. The prohibition era for marijuana is coming to an end.